North Carolina, pretty much the whole country, wet, cold, rainy, snowy, temperatures below normal, way below normal. Also, shout out to all my friends and family down in Texas. I know you guys are having a rough time with that. We're praying and hoping that this whole thing blows over pretty soon, so you can, get what you need and stuff. And hope people are being safe out there. But on another note, so bad weather all over the country. We are not fishing today. We fished yesterday. Not too bad, actually. Still kind of chilly, but the sun came out a little bit. I caught 2 fish. I'll show you a video of that later. It really wasn't that productive of a day, but I was out on the water. I learned a lot. Cold, wet, muddy, and it was really tough. Those fish were holding super tight, super tight to cover. The only 2 fish that I caught and a pickerel. And I probably have a couple videos of that I'm going to post out and stuff as I get more content and everything. But it was tough, man. And, normally I'm not bragging or anything, but normally on the New River I could usually find a good group of fish somewhere. But it was tough yesterday. I think I found the fish, but it's so muddy that the fish really can't see anything. That's why they stay hugged up on them trees and bushes and overhanging bushes and logs and all that stuff. They're so tight to it, they don't want to come off it at all. But I managed to do a couple skip casts in some overhanging bushes and stuff, and pulled 2 fish out, and they were small. They weren't very big, but I think if I would have probably backed off the bank a little bit and tried to slow down and fish deeper, I might have caught them. But it's really tough to catch them in a little bit deeper water because they really just can't see anything, and you better be hitting on some structure down there. If not, you're just basically wasting time. But anyways, back to it's not fishing weather today, but we're doing the next best thing. Amazon stuff. Ordered some Amazon stuff. Super excited. I just love this stuff. I love getting Amazon. It's like Christmas every day. Yeah, so had to switch camera angles real quick. My battery ran out and had to plug it in. But like I said, Amazon. Christmas every day. I mean, especially for the tournament angler, because you're ordering baits, you're ordering, lures, tackle, all kinds of stuff, and it's just so much fun to do. But so first thing that I am unwrapping or looking at is the Power Stick Gen 3 from YOLOtech. I love it. It's really cool. Trying to do this YouTube fishing thing, and this is probably going to help me out tremendously. Not having to worry about plugging in my GoPro on the go and all that stuff. Not worrying about cords and everything everywhere. And from what I've been reading is that it doesn't really take up too much juice, so it's not a big drain on your batteries and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited about that. And here it is. Well, bam. YOLOtech Gen 3 Power Stick. Looks pretty awesome. Looks like it's got some USB ports in order to plug your stuff in. It's got a mounting kit. It extends. It's got a really ergonomic grip and everything. I'm pretty excited. Really happy. So, check this out. On Amazon, they're running a deal for Amazon Prime or Amazon Choice or whatever. And it's $159 if you buy the kit, which comes with a couple of cords and some tacky, it's like some tacky pucks to waterproof your gear while you're out fishing in the rain. Guess what? They also offer it for $119, just the stick itself. I'm pretty sure everybody's got a power cord, but this is a good way to save like 30, 40 bucks. Is instead of buying the kit, you already have a cord. You buy the stick for $119 instead of $159, 160 bucks, and then you order all the other stuff separately. Boom! Those little tacky sticks, the little tack pucks that they put in their case, they're made by Max earplugs, and it's an earplug, but they use it to waterproof this gear. Guess how much this costs on Amazon? $3. $3. So I mean, 159 or 123. Pretty easy choice there. So that's a good tip, how to save yourself some money. As bass tournament anglers, you have to learn to save your money where you can, because you're going to come up with some big expenses down the road, whether it's lodging, travel, gas, or something breaks on your boat or your truck. You're going to have to fork out some cash if you're trying to get in this tournament game. So you got to really pay attention and save where you can. Speaking of saving, so also got a couple things off of Amazon. I love this. So I'm not like a big lure, I guess you would call them lure freak, to where you buy a bunch of different things and you have a plethora of choices when you go out fishing. I'm very basic, stick bait, swim bait, spinner bait. That's pretty much what. Oh, and a buzz bait, like straight up a little green buzz bait. Kill them on a little green buzz bait. But I really want to start fishing, especially because the spring's coming up and we're going to be down in Florida this year. I'm going to start fishing a chatterbait. So I found this awesome deal on Amazon. Reaction Tackle tungsten bladed swim jigs. Like basically a chatterbait. But man, look at that. And not only that, it's a 2-pack. There's 2 baits in there. A 2-pack. This 2-pack cost me $11. Okay? $11. You buy one swim jig or chatterbait at Academy or Tackle Warehouse, and some of them are like freaking, $8 a piece. And these are no small swim jigs, man. These are freaking half-ounce swim. Oh, let me open one up. Check it out. Oh, that was easy. Boom. Okay, so I'm opening it up. Look at that. 2 swim jigs. But these hooks are sticky, son. I'm talking sticky. Wowzer. But look at that. Just beautiful little swim jig. These are tungsten head swim jigs. Tungsten head. Smaller profiles, way more dense of a material, so you're going to feel whatever structure you're fishing, or if you're fishing grass, it's going to come through there way better because it's a lot smaller profile. But look at that. Real pretty. They look like they got great skirts. I've actually made a bunch of chatterbaits in the past with my little bait business, and they're kind of like time consuming to make. You gotta melt the lead, you gotta put the hooks in there, you gotta smooth it out, you gotta put eyeballs on it, you gotta put swivels on it and blades and all that stuff. It's very time consuming, and it's kind of not worth it for me to make those. I make some every now and then for myself or for a couple of the guys I know. They'll ask if I can make them a couple custom chatterbaits or something like that, which is fine. I'm totally down with that, because you know what, I ain't turning down $1. But really cool deal. Check them out on Amazon. They are Reaction Tackle high performance fishing gear tungsten bladed swim jigs, and I bought like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I bought 8 packs of these things. And I mostly stuck with the white shad and the green pumpkin with blue, because those are pretty common colors. And also, I bought 8 of them of the same kind because I also have skirt material, or I can order skirt material and just change out the skirts for every different season or whatnot, or different water clarities. There's no need to buy 100 jigs when you only need to buy like 10, and you could switch out the skirts. If you invest a little money in buying the skirt material, you can make your own skirts and carry skirts everywhere you go, just in case they're not biting on that color, or the water's dirty, or it's clear even, and you could change up the color with you can change up the entire bait with just changing out the skirt, instead of buying a whole new jig. I mean, and not only that, you don't have to retie it. All you do, pop the skirt off, boom, pop another one on. Smart, easy peasy. All right, also, another cool thing that I bought was some flash for my baits. Buddy of mine, Jeff Farmer, man, this guy's awesome fisherman. He's in our club here locally, and he's a stick. I mean, he goes places, he catches fish. Really good dude. But he's kind of been like my best fishing mentor. He's really taught me a lot of things. How to be more versatile, how to probably scope out water better, how to change up my tactics, because I'm a pretty basic guy. And he's always thinking way out of the box. He's always talking to people. He's always making he's always getting so far out of the box that he catches fish, and I think that's great. So he put me onto these things a couple years ago. Actually, we were fishing at a place down in South Carolina, and he's like, "Hey, you got any of that flash stuff, man?" And I'm like, "Flash stuff? I mean, are we using 1950s cameras or something, Jeffrey?" He goes, "No, man, some freaking bait flash." And man, I bought a pack of these things. This little freaking bait flash, which is basically Colorado willow and Indiana blades, right? And what you do, it's so awesome, man. Let me get a bait real quick. All right, I'm back. So what you do is you take a stick bait. This is one I've made also. It's a peanut butter and jelly war stick. Basically, it's like a Gary Yamamoto kind of knockoff or whatnot. But I make these because it's a very good color here in the local waters. So I make it here for guys locally, and I can get it to them a lot cheaper than what you would buy like a Gary Yamamoto at the store or something like that. I know that's kind of crappy or whatnot, but it's also part of my business. I don't do his Gary Yamamoto signature, mix and stuff like that with salt and everything. I pretty much do straight plastic, so it's not going to have the exact same fall rate and stuff like that, but it works. It catches fish. I mean, caught him on it yesterday. I mean, just another alternative. But anyways, so what you do with this thing, so cool. What you're trying to do is like when fish are chasing shad and they're chasing small shad, like they're not chasing those big freaking profile baits. They're looking for little small swimmers. So what I do is I take this bait here and I cut it off about right there. And I'll just do it right now. I'll just show you. So what I do is I just cut it about maybe a little bit of the ways to where it's flat in the back instead of pointy, right? So it's flat instead of pointy now. And then I take this thing and I usually cut it down about right here, or you can cut it down like right here on this side of the loop so that you can stick this in the bait. But, while I'm looking at this, I'm going to be swimming the thing anyways, so I really don't need like a lot of floppy action. So what I would like to do if I could, is just push this whole thing through. Now, what that also does, because a lot of guys who use this flash stuff, they get upset because this thing, as soon as it gets bit, this thing is gone. I mean, it's gone, and you ain't getting it back. But if you stick more of this metal in there, and all I did was bend it, I just bent it straight. You stick more of this metal in there, you have way less of a opportunity to lose this thing. Smart, right? Great idea. Now let's see if it works. Let's see. All right, we're gonna stick it right in there, and I may have to cut it out, but nope, there it goes, right through. Oh, it's good. It's good. Yep. It's like threading a needle, kind of. Boom. Just goes all the way to the back. Shazam! Look at that, son. Look, I mean, that's awesome. And man, you know what's really great about this little technique too, and I know I'm kind of getting into a tip kind of thing, but what's really great about this tactic is when those fish are like tight to structure, or they're not really wanting to come out and chase something, this right here, because it's got that bigger blade on the back, slows the rate of fall down tremendously. I'm talking it slows it down. So also as a fisherman, it slows you down. It slows your retrieve down so much that now you increase your odds of that fish seeing your bait, especially when you got flash and you got slow presentation. It's gonna see this thing and it's gonna chomp on it. All right. So just a cool little tip. Couple of things I bought today. You can pick these up on Amazon. I think this bag of assorted blades. Look at that. It's got all different colors. Colorado willow. I mean, it's got a couple different things. And I'm so excited. I bought like maybe 6 bags of these. Probably one bag costs like $5 or something. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that. But that is awesome. That is my unboxing for the day. I'm super excited. I can't wait to use this power stick. Check out these freaking awesome things. Save yourself some money. Also going to check out these cool tungsten jigs, swim jigs, and a little bit of flash for the war stick. All right, till next time, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you on the water.